July 4th, 1781. Dearest Father, I have not written to Count Arco, and shall not do so, as you beg me to desist on account of your peace of mind. It is just as I expected. You really are too timid, and yet have nothing whatsoever to fear. But you are as much insulted as myself. I do not ask you to make a piece of work on the subject, or at all to inconvenience yourself, but the Archbishop and his minions must dread speaking to you on the subject. You have no scruples, my dear father, in saying boldly, if you are driven to it, that you would have felt ashamed of having educated a son who would have permitted such an infamous scoundrel as Arco to insult him so grossly with impunity. And you may ensure everyone that when I have the good fortune to meet him, I'll treat him as he deserves. And he shall have cause to remember me as long as he lives. All I desire is that the whole world should see that you have no cause for fear. Be silent, for if you choose, but when necessary, I wish for you to speak, and find the courage to speak of such purpose that they remember it. Secondly, the Archbishop has privately offered Kozlach 1,000 florins. He, however, declined, saying that he was better off here, and unless he could improve his condition, he would never leave Vienna. But to his friends he added, "It is the affair with Mozart that chiefly deters me. When the Archbishop allows such a man as that to leave him, what might not I expect? So, you see how he knows me, and appreciates my talents, father. Secretly, your ever dutiful son, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart." Come in.
I've made up some lunch, and I wanted to check in. How are you feeling today?
I think I've got a sniffle left over, but nothing serious.
You look better. No headache or aching?
None. I feel fitter than a fiddle. Oh, hey diddle diddle. And sadly, I think the cat ran away with my spoon. But all the same, I feel better.
Well, it's good to have your smile and laugh back. You worried me this past week.
I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you. I promise.
Will you come to the Opera House with us again this weekend? There may be a show I'm just thrilled to see.
Certainly. I'll make the time.
I'm glad to hear it. Oh, on another matter, may I ask what all this is?
Nothing significant. I've been writing to my father, and I'll need this delivered, if you can.
Of course. I'll post this right away.
Thank you. And I appreciate the meal as well, Stadler.
Indeed. Anyway, I'll leave you to your work, but don't push it, Wolfgang. You sound a little stuffed up still.
I'll be fine, Stadler. I promise.
Please drink this. I know it's not a particular favourite, but it will help you. And don't skip on your medicine this evening.
Yes, Stanzel. I'll be a good boy. And drink on up.
Indeed, you'll be something. Anyway, I'll see you at dinner tonight. I have errands to run and things to procure in town this afternoon, but I'll return shortly.
Errands? No. Don't go. I'll be so alone without my dearest little Stanzy Wansy.
I'll return in a little while, Ninny Head. I'm sure you've got much to do.
Indeed I do. So much to do. So much. So true.
That was absolutely lovely. Don't you think, Constanze?
I did. La Fedeltia Premiata was lovely. Oh, it was spectacular. What do you think, Wolfgang?
It was quite the spectacle. With one minor complaint. I truly wish the operas were in German. Still, I suppose the Italian language has gotten one opera right.
Are you truly not a fan of the Italian language?
Oh, the language is beautiful. I speak it fluently, but I'm not particularly fond of its people. For as many ridiculous stories as I have from my time spent in Italy, I did not enjoy their ideas of the arts, I suppose. However, this was a lovely exception.
I see. Are you sorry you came out with us?
Not in the slightest. Any moment spent with you is a worthwhile endeavour, Constanze.
I'm glad you're here as well. I wish you'd come to the opera much more with us.
If only life was so kind, Stanzi. Why, I'd join you to every chance.
Amadeus Mozart.
Who in heaven's name is that, Wolfie?
Who is what? Oh, Herr Stadler. Hello, dear fellow. Oh, Anton. What a pleasant surprise to see you here. I didn't realise you enjoyed the opera.
It's an expense I can hardly afford on my own. I'm here with a few gents. They paid for my ticket.
So I see. Oh, Anton. May I reintroduce you to Madame Constanze Webber? Her family graciously invited me out tonight. Constanze, you remember Anton, don't you? We were introduced that night at the dance back in June.
Indeed, I do recall. You were unsightly. And rather boorish with the amount of wine you consumed.
Stanzi. That's not very kind.
You're quite bold, little bird.
Well, it's a surprising delight to see you, on my part at least. How have you been getting on, Anton?
Yes, it's a surprise to see you as well, Wolfgang, and I'm faring decently. However, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought you hated Italian opera.
Oh, well, I mean...
In fact, I recall, upon our first encounter a month ago, you mentioned Italians were bumbling bastards, that they hardly understood music. But of course we may have both been piss-drunk and cackling as a pair of crows that night.
That's true. I was still working for that pompous-ass archbishop. I've since left his service.
Serves the arsehole right, and good on you for paving your own way. Now, tell me, what are you doing for employment these days? Last we spoke, you were going to speak with Count Arco, were you not?
Oh, yes. That's right.
Mama, Josephina and I are leaving. Will you join us?
No, I'd like to stay with Wolfgang.
We'll see you both at home later.
All right. See you at home, sister.
Are you heading home, little Sophie?
We are, but Stanzi is staying, Wolfie, so you be sure to watch over my sister. She tends to get lost when around you. Adieu.
Sophia, let your tongue.
Adieu. Bye-bye, Sophia.
What's this now? Is little Constanze your ever-perching bird, Wolfgang?
Is she my what?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. You are living in a house of women, Wolfgang. I'm sure it's been dashingly lovely to have such little birds at your beck and call, especially such beautiful canaries as the Webber sisters.
How dare you, sir, to insinuate such an offensive statement in my presence and against Herr Mozart is highly immoral. He's not some indecent fiend in my house, sir. He's merely a guest. He's renting a room for lodging like many before him, and that is the truth.
Oh, I'm sure he's rented a number of things. Tell me, Wolfo, how does it feel to experience the thrills of undeniable pleasure?
Undeniable? undeniable.
What? Are you stupid as well as deaf? You've got 3 ladies of admirable qualities at your fingertips, and you plain cannot tell me you haven't at least sampled one of their favours.
Anton,
Firstly, Wolfgang is far more intelligent than you ever could be, and I would hold your wagging tongue, sir. Secondly, I'm not an uninformed woman, Herr Stadler, despite what you may think. And lastly, you're acting like a pig with the scandal you've insinuated. It's completely inappropriate and classless.
Oh, am I now? Classless and unintelligent? Ha! I see you've not done much to curb her callous and hysterical behaviour either, Wolfgang. But perhaps you should. After all, some little birds never know when to quit singing.
Well, I never!
Anton! That's enough! This is vulgar and utterly disgusting! I do not wish to hear one more word out of you.
So you confirm that she's your little bird? That she sings for you? No doubt in bed and when you need a muse?
I have confirmed nothing of the sort. Miss Webber is my landlord's daughter and a friend. I beg of you to cease your insanity, for this is quite enough.
You're quite the dog, aren't you, little wolf?
He certainly is not.
I'm warning you, Anton. Quell your viperous tongue and apologize to Miss Webber at once. You've insulted her honour as much as you've insulted mine. And I demand you make peace, or I shall demand satisfaction over a pair of barking irons.
Oh, the wolf shall demand satisfaction. How quaint. I'm quaking in my boots.
Don't test me, Anton. I demand satisfaction. Don't.
Wolfie, no!
Do you dare to challenge me, little wolf?
You presume correctly. If you refuse to make peace, don't think I'll let this slide.
Huh. I refuse your feeble bark.
Then make peace and apologize for offending her honor, or you'll give me my satisfaction. That's it. Name the place for our duel. If you're too cowardly, I demand
A duel with a pair of barking irons between you and I? Ha! You'd fall before you even reached the meeting ground, little
That's it! Last chance. I'm warning you, Stadler. Anton, you bloody snake! Anton, you...
But of course. My sincerest apologies for my heated tongue, Miss Weber. I merely say what I see, and it's quite clear. Despite Wolfgang's denial, it's very, very clear to me what you mean to him.
Anton.
Wolfgang, I've said my piece. I've apologized, as you asked. Therefore we have no further quarrel. Unless she isn't satisfied.
I'm satisfied. But nothing you've implied is clear, because what you see and speak of is hideous as a beast.
Is that so?
Indeed, it is dreadful the things you spew. No high society gentleman would insinuate the vulgarities you have. But for the sake of peace and stability, I will forgive your leech of a tongue. Now then, Wolfgang, let's go home, please.
Yes. I agree. I'm feeling sick to my stomach. And I want to go home too. Come along, Miss Webber. And I hope you will forgive me for this incident. Stanzi, I want to apologise for what happened back there. I know Anton and I know that I made a connection to him last month, and he plays an instrument amazingly well. His skills are unmatched, but the things he spewed were vile and crude. I'm completely sorry that the situation turned sour, Stancy.
It wasn't right what he insinuated, nor how he insulted us both. Still, I appreciate that you stood up for my propriety.
Of course I will. You've been kind to me, Stancil. Besides, what he said wasn't true. I mean, you and I are merely friends, aren't we?
That is true, yes?
I mean, that's what we said in the glade, didn't we? That I am your faithful friend in humour and tribulation. Right?
Of course you are. Wolfgang. And only. We know the truth of our history these last few months. Forget the lying tongues of others and the tales they weave. This is who we are, and that's what matters. What a pompous man, Anton Stadler. If only knowing Mozart a short time, and both my callous sister and Mozart's acquaintance have the audacity to insinuate was somehow more. I've ratified my intentions, and while I admit I feel some form of affection towards Wolfgang, it's only been 3 months. It's hardly anything more than simple companionship. Plus, his father would never allow us to be much other than friendly, and he didn't even want that back in May. His father didn't want him with Aloysia either. What makes these ridiculous imbeciles believe that Leopold will give his blessing to me? Little bird. Bah! What a disgusting thing to speak.
I'm sorry.
Here, squeeze my hands instead. That's it. Better?
Sorry. The ghoul of Anton appalled me greatly. And I can still see the embarrassment written all over Constanze's face. Or is that courage? I can't tell. Although she was quite courageous and bold, standing up to him like she did. Meanwhile, I felt beside myself. It threw me for a loop, this entire exchange, but Anton may not have been entirely off the mark wrong about, well, the deeper recesses of my heart. I would never do the things he insinuated, not at all, to any of the Webber girls, especially not to Constanze. And yet, I think I love her. No, I know, I do. I love her. I have since May, since the night she helped me. And every night since. Every morning, every moment that has passed since then. I love her. God, spare me. I love Miss Webber. Permit me to say, Stanzi, but even if we know the truth, perhaps I should go. Leave your family lodgings, I mean. Tonight's fiasco with Anton will surely incur rumours, and it would bring me the greatest of shame to have you scorned.
You wish to leave us? Has the situation with Anton sullied your stay in our house that much?
Heavens no, Stanzi. What was said hasn't dampened my thoughts of you, or staying with you. I promise. However, I can't deny that. Well, I may have something else that, should it become known, I do not think I could stay with you because of it.
Fedel?
It would be a lie to deny that. My heart betrays the notion of what your company to me truly means, Stadler. What it has meant since we were reacquainted only 2 months ago.
I don't understand your meaning, Wolfgang. Whatever are you saying?
Is it not clear? My apologies. Allow me to further explain myself and say that I enjoy your humour and your kindness immensely, Miss Webber. And my meaning behind it, I fear, is more than mere friendliness.
Wolfgang, I don't.
You needn't fret, Stanzel. I'll say nothing more on the matter outside of this carriage, because if I do, things could grow complicated. And I wish not to lose such a vibrant beauty, especially one that has given me the greatest of joys a man could ever ask for. Of your tenderness, and your compassion, you've moved me. It's an impression that's hard to forget.
Wolfgang, I'm at a loss for words.
It's all right. I won't deny that I too was at a loss for words when you came to me. That night I collapsed after the fight with the Archbishop. You puzzled me, Miss Webber. Yet, when I'm with you, I feel more alive than I ever have with anyone else.
Wolfie, listen,
It's all right. You don't have to say anything. And I'll understand if you don't feel the same towards me. But I must say this, or I fear I never will.
I'm listening.
Anton, despite his vulgarity back at the opera house, was right about one thing.
And what was he right about?
Constanze Webber, I passionately and most dearly love you. Constanze Webb, I passionately and most dearly love you. You know, ever since the beginning, I felt a twinge of puzzlement with you. And yet, I think I knew that I adored you with my whole heart, Stanzi. And God himself must have smiled on me to bring you into my life. You've given me a joy I've scarcely known in so long. For the first time, the world is alive again.
Oh, Fedel, I feel the same, and that was unexpected. However,
Did I do it wrong? Did I misunderstand you? I'm so sorry, Stanzel. If this causes your heart trouble, I'll go far away. My care for you is endless, and I would not wish to cause trouble for you. Sincerely and true. I will go far from you, so that your heart may have the freedom to find a pasture of pleasure that allows it to come alive. I desire you to be happy, Stanzel. Above all else, what your heart desires is all I can hope for. And if I misunderstood you, I'll leave.
I can promise you, you didn't do it wrong, and you didn't misunderstand me. However, I wish I could give you the very depths of my own heart, because I adore your company, and I care for you more than I can fully express.
Don't have to be afraid to speak, Stanzel. Tell me, what stirs your heart?
The truth is, Wolfgang, I do not think this would fare well with your father. None of this. You and I would never have a future because of him. Listen, please.
My father?
Wolfgang, listen to me.
No.
Wolfgang?
No. My father, Stanzi. Damn my father. Why does he matter? If one is to make their own way, we must forgo the lessons of our fathers. Isn't that what you said months ago? Something about the merits of our fathers. Ah, yes. Resignation. Revolution. Yes, that's it. I fully understand your meaning from the night at the Battalion. To revolt against their will and forgo their paths is what we must do. And by that merit, it's revolution, a breakaway. And that's what I'm doing. I love you, Stanzi. To hell with my father's foolishness. I'm not his puppet, but my own man. and I'll damn well do as I please.
I know I said that, Wolfgang, and I meant it. But do you think your father would let his son throw away his life for some woman he thinks so little of?
Phobby Wobbs! I'm not throwing away my life. If any sane man had such a fervent passion of burning love for a woman of your quality and standings as I do, he will fight for it, and I will fight for it. For this. Not even my father's iron will can deny what I want this time.
Knowing you will fight for me is noble, Wolfgang. But it is all for naught. Your father sees me in the same negative light as he saw my sister. You know he does.
That matters not. His opinions are naught, and I deny them. Constanze Weber, you are kind, you are beautiful, and for heaven's sake, I love you with my entire soul. I love you, Constanze. My heart is alive with you. You're the crescendo I've been seeking, needing. I want you more than I desire for fame or riches. You are what this heart craves. That must be enough. Tell me that is enough.
I believe your future father's opinions, and I care deeply for you. The stirrings of affection for you are really my heart. Truly, I do think fondly of you. But we both know how this will end.
Indeed we do. I'm grateful for your candour, Miss Weber. And I hope you don't think poorly of me. After all, I'm just the fool of Salzburg, the fool of Vienna.
No, you're not a fool, but I cannot give my affections to you. Not in this way, and not with the way your father holds sway over your life. Please. Wolfie, don't be angry with me, please.
Enough! If we speak further upon this matter, I believe it will force me to say things I regret, and I can't help it if I do. Truly, I can't. So please, Constanze, don't.
I'm sorry, Wolfie. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Such an utter imbecile! I should have kept my mouth shut like Papa used to tell me. Stupid, Wolfgang, stupid! Make a clown of yourself, Wolfgang! Nothing but a jester, Wolfgang! I'm nothing to her. Nothing at all! You were right, Papa. Curse this wretched love! Curse Vienna!